We know that by 2020, 150,000 new cancers will be diagnosed in Australia each year, and that 1 in 2 of those patients will benefit from radiation therapy. We know that the best outcomes for patients who receive radiation therapy are those that are on clinical trials. The Trans-Tasman Radiation Oncology Group, or TROG, is the leading cancer trial group that is concerned with studies that involve radiotherapy. The TROG annual scientific meeting this year in 2015 was hosted in Newcastle, and we saw a new and exciting program which involved subgroup specialty breakouts, and this meant that we had smaller groups, but within those groups we had very engaged researchers who were concerned mainly with their area of specialty, such as either breast or head and neck or skin. And it was a vibrant sort of collection of people who talked about ongoing trials and potential trials that could be developed in the future. I particularly like this model because I think that it's far more targeted. It means that we are strategically thinking about the TROG trial portfolio. And so the feedback that we've received has been very positive, and I think that the outcome from this meeting is going to be a great sort of impact on future trials and the formation of the TROG scientific portfolio. The other thing we recognise within TROG is the importance of informing consumers about the outcomes of the clinical trials, so that those that have participated and donated their efforts and time to a TROG trial can now receive information about what the outcome of those trials were.
I encourage the doctors to come. Some of them have particular passion and interests, and we're strictly radiation oncology, and this is where you can keep on promoting your ideas and your particular questions in a collaborative way.
Yeah, being here has been really fantastic because you see the process that goes into, really building these trials, and you do appreciate the amount of work that, not just, the one person, the principal investigator puts in, but also all the feedback.
And because GCP, as in the practice of how to do research, is promoted here, I think it's a very good way to actually watch it physically getting implemented in our research.
So I think if you've not been to a TROG annual scientific meeting, you've not really experienced the way that trials are developed, progress, and then eventually implemented. And I would say, particularly to the early career radiation oncology oncologists and trainees, that this is a wonderful opportunity to actually see how trials are developed, the interactions that are going on between the various specialties, between the data managers, the physicists, radiation therapists, because there is quite a lot of discussion before a trial actually is ever initiated and patients are ultimately enrolled. So I would strongly encourage early career radiation oncologists. The other thing is that last year, in 2014, the TROG constitution was changed to allow not only radiation oncologists but other specialists in varying disciplines such as medical oncology, surgery, medical physics and radiation therapists, etc. They too can now be full members and have a say in the direction of the organisation.